Albion Online, a new MMO that me and some friends just started playing. Pretty addicting, and seeing questions of how to download this even from my own friends. So if you want to look it up online, you can go to albiononline.com. It'll bring you to this home screen, and then you can choose what platform you're playing on. It is actually cross-platform, which is pretty dope. So you can play on your tablet, your computer, your laptop, even your mobile phone, which is pretty cool. So if you are playing on PC like me, I like all of my games sorted inside of Steam. So I downloaded it here on Steam from the store. Go to the store, search up here, Albion, and then you will see it pop up. It's this free-to-play one. Top, you just hit play game, and it will add it to your library. Once it's in your library, you can download it, and once it's downloaded, it will look like this with this green play button. Once you hit this green play button, it's actually going to launch its own game launcher. And something I found helpful before you launch the game for the first time is go into the settings menu here and graphics. Depending on what type of computer you're playing on, you might want to switch this up, borderless, full screen, windowed, all that good stuff. And then you can go ahead and hit apply, hit play, and then you'll get launched into it. Once the game loads in, you can go ahead and create your character. I've got 2 characters, but if you are starting for the first time, you're going to create your character. All this customizability, like picking your profile picture and what your guy looked like, you can change this at any time inside of the game, so you don't have to spend a ton of time here. Not that there's a ton of options anyways, but even if you just randomize something and go next, you're going to pick your name. Yep, that's the name, so you can't change that. Hit create. Now you have your new player, and you can enter the world. Here you are on the little tutorial island. Doing the tutorial, you can take as long or as little amount of time as you want with this. I suggest just reading everything. The quest and the tutorial for this game are very, very short. So making sure that you're soaking it all in and not just rushing to get to more content is probably the right thing to do. So we'll start with this quest and kind of just continue on. I think when I did this, it took me like 2 hours. You could probably get it done in like 15 minutes. But like I said, just trying to figure out the new game, the mechanics. Up here in the right-hand corner, there's a settings, game settings. And so if you've played other RTS game styles like this, like League of Legends or anything, you can change the controls around a little bit to act more like an RTS with like quick casting and that kind of stuff as well. So it might be worth taking some time poking around in here. Again, you got your video, audio options, some interface stuff, and probably the thing that's been the most helpful for me is in the social panel. If you scroll down on this menu here, this invitations. Once you enter some of the larger towns, you'll just be getting spammed with invitations. So have these to auto deny all. I usually have all these checked, but I recently just started a guild, so I've taken that off, and the trade invite as well. I usually keep those off now. If you'd like to check out more Albion Online content, you can check it out here in this playlist, or you can download the game down in the description. That will be my referral link, which gives me a little in-game currency, which I would appreciate. Till next time.